you to make, it's kind of flat, garlic bread and garlic bread sticks. We're gonna cut them into sticks so that you can make it for dipping. And of course, this is keto, right? So I am going to, I have a picture of everything that you're gonna need. What I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you my bowls and show you what I do, and then we're gonna make 2 salad dressings. And these are so easy and lots of fun. So I'm gonna switch the camera to the bowl so that you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, in this bowl, I already have put 1 cup of shredded mozzarella, a half a cup of finely ground almond flour. So this is the mozzarella that I use. I got it from Whole Foods. You can use organic. Organic is best. You can even use, they have a goat cheese, a shredded goat cheese. You can use that. You know, try to get organic as much as possible. And then I have a half a cup of finely ground almond flour. And you just look to make sure it says finely ground. Okay, finely ground. Okay. And I have 2 tablespoons of cream cheese. I just happen to use Philadelphia. Neufchâtel cheese is great. There's 0 carbs in that. I also have 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. You can just, this is Publix. You can get any brand you want. And I also have 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And this is aluminum-free baking powder. All right. And then now what I'm going to do, oh, and I put some salt in. I put Himalayan salt. Kosher salt's not so great the way they make it, so you want to use Himalayan salt. And then I am going to take this and I think I'm going to heat it up. Microwave on high until the cheese is melted. Yes, we have to melt the cheese. So I think that's going to take a minute or 2. So put it in the microwave for, hold on. Oh God, this is so crazy. Start this, and I'm going to do 2 minutes. And what I can tell you is I've preheated my oven to 400 degrees. You preheat your oven. And before I started, what I did was I took a cookie sheet. This is like a cookie sheet, right? And I use parchment. So I have parchment paper, and then I'm going to take a second piece of parchment paper over it so that I can roll it out so that it's kind of you know, a good size round loaf type of pizza. It should look kind of like a pizza, but probably just a little thicker. So we're not ready to do that yet. So let me see. So I'm going to stir in 1 egg after it comes out of the microwave. And then it says here it should be about a ½ inch thick. So that's what we're going to do. Hold on. Let me see. And you have to kind of watch it. You don't want it to burn in the microwave. So here we go. I'm just going to mix this up. Let me, you can see. Here you go. Yeah, here we go. It's nice and gushy. See, I have my gloves on. You're going to want to do this with gloves and mix this with gloves because it's a lot of fun. If you have kids, you call the kids in and have them put gloves on because it's going to be mushy. So I think we're ready to put the egg in. 1 egg. Okay. And we are going to mix this up. Yep. Ooh, it's hot. Yeah, I know. Elsie was over. She's like, Donna, that's hot. I'm like, yeah, you gotta keep doing it. So So, and then stir for about 1 minute. All right, keep going. Yeah, it's a little tough because the cheese, I know, but this makes such a wonderful, wonderful piece of bread. It's not funny. And, you know, there's a piece of the garlic. Then there is oh, there we go. See, can you see how it's coming out? Okay. Then, of course, you're going to dip it with Rayo's. Rayo's marinara sauce has the least carbohydrates in it. Even a lot of the keto ones that say, oh, we're keto, da-da-da-da-da. No, Rayo's is the best. And even like Dr. Berg, he says, oh, I only use Rayo's. So, okay. So see, we're in a nice little bowl now. Let's put that in. Right. Stuck together. It looks like a piece of dough. Yes. Okay. So now, time to bring the sheet over. Just go down here. Woo. And we're going to take out our trusty rolling pin. And I'm going to try to roll it a little bit. I know this is a pastry rolling pin. Marie, forgive me, 'cause I'm not the chef. Marie is the chef. So I am going to try to roll this out. I don't want it too thin, but I do want it to be so that I can make sticks out of it, right? That's good. So let's see how this came out. Oh, yes, that looks pretty good, right? So I think, yeah, it's about a 1/2 inch. It's warm. And then we're going to cut strips later on. And so let me put this in the oven. We are going to bake this. Let's see. Wrong sheet. We're going to bake this for about 17 minutes or just until it's a golden brown. Now let me tell you something about your ovens. Everybody's oven's different, everybody's microwave is different. So you're gonna have to watch, you know, your bread. It might take some time. It seems like mine takes a lot longer than everybody else's who does these cooking shows and stuff. They're like, oh, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and mine's like 30. So just please watch you while you're cooking until it's nice and golden brown, and you will see what I mean when it comes out. Yeah. So I'm going to put this in the oven at 400. It's 510. So, and we'll check that in 15 minutes. In the meantime, I have here a minced garlic clove, a tablespoon of parsley, and about a tablespoon and a half of butter. And what we're going to do is when it comes out of the oven, we're gonna melt this, and we're gonna put it till golden brown, serve it in a small bowl. Yep. Well, we can brush it now. I think I'm gonna brush it now, right? Okay, so let me microwave this, and we're gonna brush the tops. Hold on, I'm right here. I hope everybody's day was good. I know you guys are really, really excited about doing this with us. I'm excited, and while this is going to bake, we're actually going to make a couple of salad dressings. Now, after this is done, you can cut these into squares, the garlic bread into squares, and put it in an air fryer or in the oven again at a high rate, like 400 to 475, and toast them to their crisp, and you can have croutons in your salad with them. So yeah, anything that you can have keto, anything that you would like, you know, in this world, you can have it and make it keto. So we melted this up now. Here it is. Put it right here. Let me get a brush. Where are my brushes? I thought I pulled my brush out. I'm sorry. Yes, right here. Where's my brush? Right? So we are going to brush this on here. Nothing better than garlic. Oh my God, it smells amazing now. Well, I'm fasting, so guess what? I can't try anything, no. Right? So, you know, and look, if you don't like garlic, well, put another seasoning in. You could probably do this with like maybe turmeric or something like that. I have a non-bread recipe. We have recipe for dinner rolls, all kinds of breads that you can actually make and just really totally enjoy, and no one will know. I made a dinner party the other night and the people were amazed that the food was keto. Yeah, really, nothing tastes like keto, you know? It tastes regular. Actually, it tastes more divine. I call this the millionaire's diet because the poor man's diet is all carbohydrate. Because basically, people don't know any better, that they, you know, and they just kind of try to shop cheap. But actually, you can get fruits and vegetables and proteins cheap. You know, if you know where to get them and how to do it, right? So that's in there for about 15 with my thing, it's probably 20 minutes. So we are going to move over to the salad dressings, yes. And we're going to make 2 types of blue cheese salad dressing right now. So the first one is going to be your creamy one, the one that you're used to. So let's say I have my blue cheese, right? And we need a 1/2 cup of sour cream, full fat. Do not be afraid of fat, full fat, right? We need heavy cream. And I have a lot of this heavy cream and it's silk, so it's dairy free. So I'm gonna use this for this, and a 1/4 cup of olive oil. And let's see, a tablespoon of either red wine vinegar you can use, or I always try to get my apple cider vinegar in. It's just that it's really super good for you, and my husband won't take it on its own, so I kind of try to make it slide it into the food that he eats. 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic. You can see I have it in there. A pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. So you're supposed to have 6 ounces of this blue cheese, okay? So I might just do that for him so he can just have it from now on. I think this is over 5 ounces, so you know, it's up to you how much blue cheese you want, really. You can have it, you know, a little bit, you can have a lot of it, you can mash it, you can just do whatever it is. So I'm just gonna try to get some chunks going here. So it's just very interesting. Keto has its ups and downs with me. I didn't have a good luck at the beginning, but guess what? I was doing it wrong. You know, they say, oh, this is easy. You just eat this and that's it. But let me tell you, everybody's body is different. Everybody. So you have to really, pay attention to your body, actually. And, if you are constantly hungry, when you eat carbohydrates, even if you're doing, like, I have a client that she was on plant-based. She thought she was doing great on plant-based. And I was like, I don't know. And she couldn't lose weight, exercised like crazy. She was postmenopausal. She was in her 60s, and she just couldn't do it. And I was like, you really need to try the keto, the healthy keto plan, where you really stay healthy. I just had my blood work done. My A1C is 4.2. My insulin is very low. My risk for a cardiac event, very low. So it's not true that, this is a bad diet or whatever. What was bad was Atkins was bad, because there wasn't too much guidance on this stuff. And now we really know the science behind all of these, all of the diets and, our ways of checking our cardiac status and all kinds of medical treatments are just phenomenon. So we know now. We know we're supposed to eat, and we're supposed to eat like a caveman. We're supposed to be hunters and gatherers. We're supposed to go and eat something, till we're full, and then don't eat again until we're not full anymore, until we start getting hungry. And I'm telling you, if you're eating the right fat and the right protein, and it's healthy for you, you will eat less, just naturally. And when we're getting healthy, when our blood pressure is low and our sugars are low, the weight is going to come off, and you're going to have wonderful skin, and there's just so much that is going to happen. So, okay, so this is it. I'm probably going to get maybe a bigger bowl. And, all right. So now we're going to put everything else in here. And this is how easy it is. Okay, so we're getting, right now, a half a cup of sour cream. So, here. That's it, half a cup of sour cream. Goes right in there. Looks like I need more, but that's me. I improvise. I'm half Italian, so they don't go by recipe. Italians, they just kind of look at it and say, I think I need some more, and that's what you do. And a half a cup of heavy cream. So let me get. See how thick this is? It's I really like this. Ooh. My husband still, he wants the regular stuff, but I like it. Alrighty. Then a quarter of a cup of olive oil. So this is my olive oil. All right. I'm going to do a quarter of a cup. Some spilled out there. And a tablespoon of the apple cider vinegar. 1 tablespoon of chives. Here are my chives. All right. You could do fresh chives too, but guess what? Who's got time for that? Marie, don't kill me. I know she likes fresh everything, right? And then mix it up, and then you can salt and pepper it, okay? Oh, rogue piece. Oh my God, look at this. Crazy, right? This looks divine. So, So, and you can serve this over iceberg lettuce with bacon. Yeah, bacon. And I think that's what we're planning on doing in class, bringing some iceberg lettuce and people can dip. So this is your first dressing. That's blue cheese, see? Looks great, lumpy and great. All right. Now, I'm going to check the bread. But I am also going to make you the olive oil one that my husband absolutely loves. And it's so easy. You just have to have your staples at home, you know? The little pieces of, like of baking, your staples of baking and for salad dressings and things like that. And once you buy those things, you're good for a while. You're good for a month or so, maybe even 2. So, all right, here we go. Okay, so I'm probably just going to use the rest of this cheese because this is just for him. But normally for like, you can figure out how much cheese you really want to have in your dressing. So like if I was having company, I would probably, do a whole thing like I did in the blue cheese dressing, okay? Like a whole 5-ounce chunk. But for this oil and vinegar one, it's just gonna be probably 2 ounces, right? So let me just chop this up. Oops, rogue. These cheeses are really rogue today. So, here we go. Yeah. So for you, if this was just for one person, I'd put 2 ounces of blue cheese in here. Okay, we're gonna send you the recipe, and that's for like a really big salad, okay? 2 ounces, and then I would do a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar again, remember, because he can't, a little bit more, maybe 1/2, okay? Okay, then here comes the big thing. I would do at least a 1/2 cup of olive oil. So this is 1 cup of olive oil, a quarter, and here's another quarter. So that's 1/2 cup of olive oil, right? And I would do 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. This might be for 2 people, I'm looking at it now. All right. You can also put your MCT oil in there if you really can't figure out what to do. I know a lot of my people have trouble getting all of their fats in. So I just tell them, just add your, more oil to your salad dressing. They're like, oh, I take 2 tablespoons. No, add 4 tablespoons to your salad, all right? So that you can get all this out and get it going. Get all of your fats. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the pepper. I just put some pepper on the blue cheese. Okay, so now I have these seasonings. Mrs. Dash has great seasonings for your salads. There is no salt in them, so you get your salt from your blue cheese. If you want to add salt, you can add Himalayan salt. But I just pour this in to taste, okay? So this one happens to be Italian medley, okay? So then I'm just gonna pour it into taste. And we like a lot of seasoning. And then I also have this McCormick Perfect Salad seasoning. Now, this tastes divine. It has a little bit of Parmesan cheese in it, some celery seeds, really paprika, really spice it up. However, let me tell you, this has kosher salt in, which isn't too good for you. So it's up to you whether you put this into your dressing. but I'm gonna put some in because he loves it. So, and you know, he grew up on kosher salt, and you know, people like what they like. So, okay. So now, this is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna look a little tomatoey, right? The key to this is, it's almost done. The key to this is to add, see this? This is monk fruit. That's why we love salad dressing so much. There is sugar in it. Sugar, sugar, sugar. So there is a little spoon in here. I'm not going to tell you what Marie said the spoon looked like, but you'll see it. And this is the spoon. Can you see it? Okay. So it's just this little tiny amount in this. That's going to bring up the sweetness. And that is the problem with all of our crazy dressings, is they have sugar and additives and all kinds of crap in there. So this is what your dressing will look like, right? And you're gonna just pour it over your salad, or you can dip. You could do whatever you'd like. Now I think our little bread might be ready. So let me just put this down so you're gonna be able to see it. Yeah, it's nice and brown, nice and toasty. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's done. You can't really eat it now because it's way too hot. But, like I said, we're going to cut this in strips, right? So, like, I would cut that like this way. And then, once it cools, it's like a piece of bread. Hot. See? You can see. It's like a little piece of bread. And it's great for dipping, but we're going to cut these. And tomorrow night, we're going to cut them into squares and put them into the oven. If you have an air fryer, put them in 400, 500, start at 10 minutes, and until they're crunchy, you know, just keep doing it. And then you can throw them in your salad. You have croutons. Isn't that so cool? Love it, love it, love it. So, it's too hot. I can't even hold it. So,